sorry, it just like upsets me. She wasn't happy at my wedding. She could never like give acknowledgement of like.
Just when we thought the feud between Kim and Kourtney couldn't get any worse, things got heated all over again. Because new details are alleging that the reason that Kim and Kourtney have been going at each other's necks has a whole lot to do with how Travis is controlling and changing Kourtney. Now, Kim and the rest of the family are really worried for Kourtney because allegedly Travis is using again, if you know what I mean. Now, some people are speculating these are all storylines for their show that the Kardashians themselves are planting. Kourtney, on the other hand, is reportedly furious about this and doesn't want to react because her pregnancy is high risk, and the very last thing she needs is to stress out because of some of Kim's antics.
Just because it's like, it gives me anxiety. Really like analyze just like where you're at, and then I'm like, sometimes like, what am I doing?
Some fans believe that this is just another desperate attempt from Kim to destroy Kourtney's marriage. I mean, it's no secret that Kim has been jealous of all the attention that Kourtney's been getting ever since she and Travis started their relationship. Kim even tried to compete with Kourtney by dating Pete Davidson, but that relationship tanked just after a couple months. Then she was caught making stank faces at Kourtney's wedding and looking hella miserable the entire time. And then since all those things didn't work, people believe that all these rumors about Travis being hooked on drugs are just coming from Kim. So for those of y'all who didn't know, Travis has had a track record of being addicted to several substances, dating all the way back to when he was a teenager. He opened up about his addiction back in 2015 when he revealed that he used to use multiple different substances every day and would have to have someone stay overnight who would check on him multiple times just to make sure he was still breathing. Yeah, it was that bad, y'all. He said, "I grew up losing my mom at a young age, being shot at a young age. My breakfast was 4 blunts, 4 Vicodin, 1 Volume, 1 oxycodone, because that was the only way I could leave the house." He went on to add, "I was so addicted, and I had a security that would actually sleep during the day and then stay up at night to make sure I was breathing. That's pretty pathetic. My bones were so brittle from so much painkiller use." He also revealed in a separate interview with Men's Health magazine that it wasn't up until his infamous plane crash in 2008, where he lost 3 of his closest friends, that he really got the wake-up call to quit taking that white powder. People are always like, "Did you go to rehab?" And I say, no, I was in a plane crash. That was my rehab. Lose 3 of your friends and almost die? That was my wake-up call. If I wasn't in a crash, I would have probably never quit. So as y'all can see, Travis was really struggling back then. He was down bad and living off one drug to the other. So if these rumors are true, it means that Travis has fallen right back into his old habits. In fact, a source spilled all the tea about this drama to the very popular gossip page Des Moines, and this source told Des Moines that this is actually the root of Kourtney and Kim's feud, and it's the main reason why Kim and Kourtney had that explosive argument in the last episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Apparently, Kim is not happy with how Kourtney is changing due to Travis, and basically banning her entire family. Kim believes that Travis is pulling a lot of the strings behind the scenes and trying to distance Kourtney. And I think Kim's real issue ain't with Kourtney, it's with Kim. This actually explains why Kourtney kept telling Kim that her issues with her had nothing to do with the clothes, that it was something much deeper. Listen to this.
I believe last week's episode, there was a very tense phone call between Kim and Kourtney.
Like, you're just a witch, and I hate you.
I just want to say that I know for a fact that this feud between Kim and Kourtney, first of all, yes, it's very real. I've heard that in real life, they're not really speaking. It has nothing to do with the fact that Travis might have had a crush on Kim Kardashian. There is a lot that's going on behind the scenes that the Kardashians don't talk about. And I just want to say, like, I'm not like Team Kourtney or Team Kim in this. I think it's always really sad when a family is fighting. And I had heard that Kim is now annoyed because the spin on all this is about how in this feud that played out on the show, Kim is mostly wrong and Kourtney is right. What really is going on, like really what is the butt of their feud, is not made public, if that makes sense. I know I'm being vague. I'm not going to talk about what Travis Barker's issues are. I think that this goes back to their childhood.
Anyways, child, this wasn't even the worst part of this whole fiasco. Insiders also claimed that Kim warned Kourtney about the possibility of Travis still being hooked on substances when they started dating, because she's scared that Travis will bring negative publicity to the family. However, people were not here for this, and they dragged Kim to filth for trying to tarnish Travis's reputation and trying to gaslight Kourtney into thinking she's in a miserable marriage.
Are you happy?
Yes. Not when I'm on the phone with you. I was 5 minutes ago.
We all are concerned. We all think that you're just really not happy.
So you're telling me that I'm unhappy and that I'm miserable and that you've a side chat.
One person said, if I was Travis, I would sue Kim and make an example out of her. As a wannabe lawyer, she should know better than to stain someone's character in public. People also called Kim out for being a hypocrite because she had no problem dating people who had just come back from rehab after struggling with substances. She allowed him to drive around with her kids on his lap and even tattoo their initials on his neck. A source who spoke to Page 6 at the time says, anyone who knows Pete knows that he will always step up and get help when he knows he needs it. He has a lot of people in his corner who love him and support him and are proud of him. Not only that, but people also called out Kim for forcing Kourtney to stay with her toxic ex-husband, Scott Disick, even though he was also a raging addict who had been going in and out of rehab. So if all of this is true and Kim was really concerned about Kourtney's well-being, like she's trying to make everybody believe, she would have supported Kourtney's decision to leave Scott instead of trying to force her to stay in that actually miserable marriage. It's clear as day, Kim is not concerned about Kourtney like she's trying to make it look on TV. Fans believe that Kim is just jealous that Kourtney finally found somebody who truly makes her happy, and that's why she's spreading these rumors about Travis so she can destroy that. One person said, "This seems to me like a ploy of Kim to burst her sister's happy bubble. She can't stand to see her sister doing better than her. It's like doing all you can to stress your sister out to miscarry. How evil and psychotic is that?" So these people eating Kim up. Now some others believe that the reason why Kim is doing all this to convince everyone that Kourtney is in a miserable marriage is because she wants to create some controversy for their TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, even if that means throwing her sister Kourtney under the bus. Honestly, the worst part about all of this is that Kourtney recently underwent an emergency fetal surgery just about a month ago to save her baby's life. She and Travis are clearly going through a lot right now and have way too much to worry about. But Kim, being the narcissist that she is, has decided to exploit their pain and spread rumors about them for her own interest. Obviously, this did not sit well to people, and they took to social media to drag Kim, like this person who said, "Kim is low for this. Even if it's true, she's using this information to get back at Kourtney. Sick and deranged of this woman." Another person said, "I don't understand how someone could be that jealous and vindictive towards their own sister. Shakes my head. I get a little jealous competition between siblings, but she's treating her like she's some bitch on the street. This is your sister. She's the one that will be there when all the glam and fame is gone." No surprise, Kim has no loyalty. That's why her marriage didn't work out. This whole situation is honestly very sad, and Kim is dead wrong for taunting Kourtney with Travis's struggles with substances. But anyways, now I want to know your thoughts. Do you think Travis is really hooked on drugs, or is Kim just making it up to get back at Kourtney? As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to click here to watch my other messy video.